Welcome to Geeks Corner, the only show that is almost as pragmatic as Haley. I'm Mr. Daps.
I am the Haley.
I am Murray.
And you're incredibly pragmatic.
I am apparently.
So you might have seen a tweet that just went out by me that I hope, did you get time to retweet it?
Yes, I did.
Because we were waiting for the Millennium Falcon to arrive.
So if anyone was wondering why we were late.
It was because we were waiting for the Millennium Falcon to fly over.
And just to land very
Just to
securely.
land, to not be used.
I don't know if that makes me pragmatic. Like, it's very simple.
That's what's
Just,
pragmatic about it. That's pragmatic,
compared to everyone
right?
else, like, I am the most pragmatic we have in the room today.
Well, you're pragmatic, Haley.
Okay. That's it from now on.
It might be. We're just going to start using that whenever it comes up, and feel free to use the hashtag pragmatic Haley whenever she says anything pragmatic or practical or filled with common sense. And then the rest of the time just use the hashtag Geeks Corner, because that's really the only one we'll be watching during this show and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Or use both.
Yes.
Like you did.
That would be great. And the fun part about tonight is we don't have like half of our team because they're in Florida. And so we thought it would be fun to have Murray live tweet the episode on the episode.
And he's ready to go. I see his Geeks Corner hashtag already.
Live
Yep.
tweeting the episode.
This is happening right now. Like,
this
isn't
in
movie
real
magic.
time. This is why you need to watch us live. Why you need to
I'm
watch us
that.
live on Tuesday nights at 9:30 Pacific Standard Time on thegeekscorner.com. Did that work for you, Murray?
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. I'm glad to hear that. As we mentioned, Cameron and Laura are back in Florida along with some family, having a fantastic time. And Cameron actually sent us a message, so we might as well watch it, huh?
Hey there, guys. Sorry I couldn't be there tonight, but I am hanging out at the Fort Wilderness Campgrounds over in Disney World, so I'm on the wrong coast. I will see you guys when I get back. See you around the corner. Hey there, guys. Sorry I couldn't be there tonight, but I am hanging out at the Fort Wilderness Campgrounds over in Disney World, so I'm on the wrong coast. I will see you guys when I get back. See you around the corner. Hey there, guys. Sorry I couldn't be there tonight, but I am hanging out at the Fort Wilderness Campgrounds over in Disney World, so I'm on the wrong coast. I will see you guys when I get back. See you around the corner. Hey there, guys. Sorry I couldn't be there tonight, but I am hanging out at the Fort Wilderness Campgrounds over in Disney World, so I'm on the wrong coast. I will see you guys when I get back. See you around the corner.
All right.
That was great.
Thank you, Cameron.
Really
we
great.
miss you. We hope you're watching live. I highly doubt you are, though, because it's 12:30 in the morning there, and Florida's exhausting. Well, Walt Disney
That's
World's
true.
exhausting.
I'm
And
gonna sneeze. No, I'm not.
you sure?
Fine.
Okay.
We don't have time
Is that
for
We
that.
don't have time for that. The Millennium Falcon's coming in.
Miss Bailey C says, I see Daps Murray as team. I can't decide.
That's a good thing to talk about then. So
Civil War
yeah.
right here.
you
It is.
just were the perfect segue for us, Miss Bailey C, because we were going to talk about Captain America: Civil War expectations. And that's exactly what we're talking about. And that will be out officially Friday, but we're all seeing it on Thursday night as we always do. And what do you?
And almost didn't.
And almost.
But now it's
Minor
back home.
technicality. We made it work because we were pragmatic.
Speaking of pragmatic,
Oh, okay.
William Fonda says, I feel like Mr. Daps just opened up a book and found pragmatic and said, there, use the word pragmatic as much as possible.
That was very pragmatic of you, William Fonda.
No, Haley said something pragmatic, and I was like, that would make a great segment. Wait, we can make it a hashtag. Let's do both.
Really.
We really wish we'd been recording when she said this pragmatic masterpiece, but just didn't happen. So,
Hashtag
what are we laughing at now?
pragmatic
So
masterpiece.
Jason also just said 4 more times for Cameron's video.
And the next one
And
is...
Jenny says, make it stop.
I'll have another.
So, Captain America: Civil War comes out in just a couple of days. What are your hopes, dreams, expectations, thoughts? Murray tweeting.
Yes, I have to get ready. What are your hopes
Oh, we have to put all of them.
and dreams
And dreams.
and
I think
thoughts
Thoughts was there too.
on hashtag
So what are you hoping,
Civil
Haley?
War?
I am hoping for a
Tell
movie that's
us.
good.
Okay.
Hey there, guys.
So
Sorry I
you're
couldn't
caught
be
up
there
on all the
tonight,
Marvel
but
movies.
I am
So-
hanging out.
Like,
I'm ready.
were you... I'm glad.
That's it. I'm ready.
Do you have anything like that you are most looking forward to, or you hoping doesn't happen?
May I speak on behalf of someone else in the room?
Please do.
I'm pretty sure me and Tyler are really looking forward to lots of Spidey, and that's about it.
And Iron Man.
An Iron Man? That's it?
Yeah.
That could be a pretty boring movie.
But there's lots of Spider-Man and Iron Man.
I don't know. If that's all it is. Like,
Well, everyone
It could be
else
fun.
It could be.
I like
the
everyone else.
superhero
Oh, okay.
universe is there, so.
Iron Man has cool gadgets, and Spider-Man's just funny. So
Okay. So you're both Team Iron Man, is that what I'm hearing?
No,
Team Spidey,
we're Team Spidey.
right in the middle.
Awkward silence. I don't even know what to think of that. I mean, that's great, but who, if you were to choose Iron Man or Captain America?
Well, the problem is Iron Man's my favorite of the current MCU universe. But I agree with what Cap's fighting for, so I'm just conflicted.
Oh.
That's why Team Spidey.
They wouldn't make a movie like that to help people be conflicted, would they?
Maybe
Take
like
them on an
called
emotional
Civil
journey that
War or
rips their
something?
hearts out.
I don't know. I don't think it'd do very well.
No.
What
I
do
mean,
you think,
who
Murray?
likes Captain America or Iron Man, really?
What
No
do you
one.
think, Murray?
I don't know if I should say the thing that I'm thinking about with the movie because it's going to make some people very upset everywhere.
That's perfect. That's what this show is for. We are
We're
cutting
gonna have
edge.
Civil War
We
right
have
here.
been
Yeah.
known for years as a controversial show, Murray.
That's what we're known for?
No.
It's not for being pragmatic, so it's got to be something else.
That's what we're starting
Didn't you
tonight.
hear
We're
our,
gonna be
didn't
known
you
for
hear
being
our
pragmatic.
headline? Like, we opened with, we're pragmatic, but not quite as pragmatic as you. Has anybody
Me
been
being
keeping
here
count
proves
how
it.
many times we've said it?
We started counting 3 pragmatics ago.
But you missed like
We
a
missed like
million.
20.
How
So now somebody's have to go
many
back and rewatch
times
the entire
have
show.
we said pragmatic?
Can you spell it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I mean, now it's coming up on his thing as like a frequently used hashtag,
Yeah.
so we're good.
Yeah.
Great. I'm Team Cap. My roommate is Team Iron Man. Then our other roommate goes, I'm Team Switzerland. She won't choose a side. That was Miss Bailey's. So tell us about your thoughts. That's
My-
going to be controversial.
Is
Hard hitting.
goodbye
journalism.
Captain America as we know it. I think he will be shot and killed.
You think he's going to be shot?
Yeah.
He can't die another way? Maybe like something
Okay.
explodes.
I guess, yeah.
Beasting.
Hit by a
Happens
car.
to the best
Choking.
of us.
They're going to go back to the falafel place and he's going to choke, but none of them know the Heimlich maneuver.
Wouldn't that be the
Migraine.
most epic
Migraine,
ending?
yeah.
Is if like they all make it through the entire movie and then they go back there and somebody dies because of bad
Food
digestion.
safety violations. There will be a cockroach in falafel, and
And that's the cause of death.
that's the cause of death. Yeah.
Maybe they're like all radioactive. There's been a
Yeah.
lot of bad stuff that's happened in
You never know.
New York.
Yeah, I would love to see Agent
At
Coulson
the
return
Fort
in
Wilderness-
movies, but I just don't think that's gonna happen.
That would be. I think
Oh, we get
Tyler's
more
also
Cameron,
probably.
huh?
Oh, yeah.
Jenny says more showings of Cam Jackson.
Okay, we
so
can
do
that make up a lack of floating heads.
And it makes a floating head because of Cameron, so that's even cooler. So
You're like a snowman because of that. From his floating head to your floating head.
I don't want to build a snowman.
You don't have to.
Okay, good. So over under bet for times pragmatic is said tonight at 60.5 question mark William Fonda. 60.5. That would be so that'd be like Prague.
Or Matic. Did we say Matic?
Well, now
at
we
some
just
point?
made it one more because I did the first half and you did the second half. So if you think goodbye, Cap, how far into the movie does he make it?
Till the end.
Opening
I mean,
shot.
not the very end. Opening shot.
I will admit, from a marketing standpoint, I feel like they're trotting Chris Evans out just as much as they trotted Harrison Ford out.
Hopefully, you've seen Force Awakens. And you know-
Or else we don't mean anything.
Spoiler!
From his plane crash, that's all.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, that's what we're talking about. Is the plane crash? Wow.
You
Where
mean
do you
his
think?
feasting.
Where do you think the movie has to end for
Usually
heading into the next phase?
Usually right before the credits.
Bucky becomes Captain America.
You think Bucky's gonna become Captain America?
I think Bucky's gonna be Captain America.
Okay, with his metal arm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, better than like Spider-Man becoming Captain America. Sorry, I like
Whoa.
Spider-Man. I know.
You know he looks good with the shield.
Okay, it's yeah.
Seen it.
They color coordinate really well.
It's true.
They're best friends at Disneyland.
I wonder if they tried to make that work. Yeah, they do stand together a lot. It's kind of awkward. Okay, so which team do you think wins?
Friendship.
The giant.
I actually think you're right. I actually think something's going to end up happening in the third act that makes them all reconcile one way or another.
But someone still
It
dies.
wouldn't surprise me because it's the Russo brothers if it's a politician that ends up being like some evil politician that they all have to like gang up to defeat at the end.
What's the guy? Who's the guy?
Whose line is it anyway?
Who's on
Yeah.
first?
Wow,
That's it.
that was just like three
He's
different things. Anyway, what's the guy?
Yeah, that's in the movie. What? I forgot the actor's name. I don't
Robert.
even know the character. It's
Tom Holland.
Robert-
Chris Evans.
No, it's the like politician guy.
Didn't he die? He got arrested. The guy that was Hydra?
No, there's like the previews have had him. He's like the No More Avengers guy.
Oh, the senator or whatever.
Yeah,
Somebody important. Yeah, I don't remember.
maybe he's evil.
Well, I'm sure he is. He works in the
Everyone's evil.
government.
Yeah, it's kind of true. I don't know.
There's kind of no in between.
Like, I feel like
It's
in
like
those kinds of
good people,
movies,
bad
you
people.
know if they're in that kind of a role, it has to be a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no, like, oh, maybe
You
he's
find out
okay.
eventually.
Okay.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
So, yes, that's it. It's going to be the introduction to Doctor Strange
And then he
at
dies.
the end of the movie.
And he just dies.
No, car
Doctor
crash.
Strange or
It'll be a car
Oh.
crash of the surgeon who saves Captain America.
oh.
That would be a really cool way. And you don't know if Captain America is saved when the movie ends. You just know that the only guy that could save him was in a car crash.
Oh!
They should pay me.
I watched that movie.
I would too. That sounds fun.
And both hate it and never
So 2 thumbs up, 1 thumb up, no thumbs up. What do
I
you think?
forgot
for
what
this
we
movie?
already rated it like this.
No,
and I
what's
forgot
your
what I
guess? Well, now we've had a whole nother week to think about it.
said.
2 thumbs up? What do you think, Marie?
I'm actually gonna do 1 up, 1 down.
Ooh, the correct
Yeah.
answer is 2 thumbs up.
Thanks for
See, I was wrong last time, so at least I got the
So-
right answer.
Yeah.
Negative 1 points for Murray.
And General Ross from Hulk, is that who you're talking about? William Fonda was
He's-
guessing that. I know he's in that, isn't he?
I thought they had General Ross in the Hulk movie. And it was somebody else. And now I'm remembering though, this guy's last name is Ross.
Yeah, it's
The
General
senator
Ross
guy.
from Hulk. That's who it is.
It is General Ross.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is evil, actually.
He is evil.
Yeah.
Just look at him, you know.
He does turn into a Hulk though in the comics.
That would be cool.
So maybe that'll happen. I don't know.
Okay, cool. So let's move on to Disneyland. On this last, I think it was Friday, they reopened Autopia under new sponsorship, which is now Honda. And Murray and I went on an adventure on Sunday night to experience this reinvigorated attraction. And what did you think about it, Murray?
Hold on, I'm tweeting.
Oh, okay, you tweet.
I spelled everything right? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
Let's talk about the queue first. We'll
Yes.
go through our experience. We got there, we went through the queue, and this was actually, I thought, one of the better parts of the ride.
yeah. Also, I think whenever we say new, it should be like this because it's
The new, yeah, you're right. The
new
new.
Autopia.
There's new stickers.
Yeah.
There was like a Honda sticker on the
But-
back and a
New
little
paint
logo
jobs.
on the front. Yeah, I couldn't tell. I mean, you kind of could tell, but
But overall, it's new Autopia.
it's the
Not-
new Autopia. It's
New
kind of
Autopia.
New retro Autopia because
Yeah.
the videos are all from.
Old Tomorrowland. The Disneyland TV show. Old.
And I actually
Tomorrowland
like
videos.
those better than I liked
Did
anything
they get
else.
rid of the little display?
The talkie,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a video there now,
Okay.
and it's the old Tomorrowland video,
all
and
of
it's
the
what the
artists
future is going to be like. That reminds me very much of the Jetsons, with
Mhm.
a little bit of a militaristic flair, because everybody seems to be wearing uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice that? I thought it was interesting. So we went through the queue. That was kind of fun, and they had the old area music playing too, and that was fun in that area.
Yeah.
That was probably the highlight. So then you get on the car that felt strangely and sounded and smelled a lot like the old ones, but this was the new one, and
Yeah, the new cars. Yeah.
And you put the pedal down and nothing happens, and then it goes.
Except for backfire. Yeah.
Yeah, I backfired like 4 times.
Apparently, that's in addition to the attraction, because there is some beside us that did that too. So you ride, and there's a lot of backfiring. So
Yeah,
that's...
I haven't backfired in an Autopia car for that long.
Mhm.
There is a video up on our YouTube page. It is 360, which is awesome. And no, you can't see us. I'm sorry. I thought you could, but somebody commented that you can't see us. Which, honestly, if you're going to go watch us, or watch the ride through Autopia, you want to see Autopia, not us.
It's such a thrilling ride, though. It's good to see the reactions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that close?
You need to do like more of like a you hit the car in front of you.
Oh, we didn't, because our car wouldn't go fast enough. like I had it floored, and it was just like, okay, we're not moving anywhere.
We almost did, and I'm going to point out the reason why is because I think the people in front of us were making out the whole time. So, like, it would slow down.
Were
You
they
didn't
really?
catch that?
No.
So they would slow down.
That explains why they're going back and forth.
So it would have been really funny if we did hit them.
Oh, yeah. If I'd have known.
We're gonna add
I
this
don't
to, like,
condone hitting the car in front of you
No.
at any time, but if I'd have known, it might have happened by accident. Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. How would you rate the new Autopia?
5? I don't.
I was going to give it a 4.5, so that's close.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with
different
that.
ranking system than the.
Well, that's movies. And
I
it's
give it
1
one
to 10
thumb,
on
a hat tip,
attraction
and a
rating.
1 star. That's.
If it was,
I don't know what that.
yeah, I was gonna say if it was thumbs, it would just be 1 thumb.
Yeah.
Because it was, I mean, it's Autopia,
same,
and it's the
yeah.
same as it always been, and there was nothing to.
I just feel
Different
bad for the
about it.
people who work there because that
I really
you
wish
can hear
they'd
the
updated,
squeaking.
and I wish they'd updated the technology for how they drive, because the fumes are still ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
And it's even worse because now the smoking section's right there by the queue as you walk up. So you have the car smoke coming up over here and the people smoke coming up over there, and it just.
Oh well, it just goes like the whole time.
And they don't hand out gas masks.
No.
Well, neither does Shanghai, so.
Do you want to talk about that next? I was going to
That
talk
seems
about
like
Star Wars.
I don't
but-
know. It seemed like
Okay,
it's
so
a good
let's do
segue.
it. So
Autopia could be bad, but not as bad as Shanghai.
apparently in China, they like to celebrate May Day. So thousands upon thousands of people descended on a park that's not open yet, Disneyland, Shanghai Disneyland, and they left pretty gross presents there. They scratched things. They stepped on gardens, and the park's not even open yet.
Yep.
Any predictions for how this is going to go when it does open? Actually, Murray will know because he will be there.
Should he have a prediction first then?
Yeah, I think he's the only one that matters. Just
Yeah, we
tweet.
didn't really describe exactly what's going to happen. I don't know if we or like what's been happening.
I was trying to be vague.
Yeah.
You can look online. You'll find
Yeah.
pictures, and the cool thing is you're getting some pretty cool pictures of what the main entrance is going to look like, and you can see the castle in the distance and Main Street Station and stuff. But the stuff that's happening out in front of the gates is not so what we're used to. It's
Magical.
not magical. That's a good word. Yeah,
We like to call it enchanting.
it's not enchanting at all.
No, it is enchanting.
Oh, that's enchanting.
Is that
Yes.
pragmatic? Does
That is
count?
not pragmatic.
Okay.
And we're back.
Snazzy.
It's Snazzy?
Snazzy.
Oh, okay. I don't think that's Snazzy Dabs. That was Snazzy Murray or something. I don't know. So do you think it's going to get better once the park's open?
Not necessarily.
Hong Kong, they were worried about the same thing. And it seems to be okay in Hong Kong.
It's a little different. with Hong Kong than it is Shanghai. Like mainland China is.
Is it the difference in the internet?
I think it's just a little bit of difference in culture. Like Hong Kong is more Western than mainland China, and so you're gonna get more of that Western culture in Hong Kong, which is more enchanting. But
do you think they'll be able to do anything?
I think they will, but there's still gonna be problems.
They're just gonna have like we had the selfie stick police out here, and they'll just have the
number 2.
It's like here, we still get the rare cases of
it's
people
true. Actually,
going
on
in the planters.
Sunday being a prime example, I saw a 4-year-old and the mom freaking out. It was hilarious.
Like, it happens here, and that's something that's not socially acceptable here, but it happens all the time over there. So if they can slip through the cracks here...
And we do get people jumping on the planters here, too.
Exactly. If it's something that happens here when we frown upon it, when it's over there and it still happens all the time,
that's a
I
lot
don't know
harder
how
thing,
effectively
too.
they're going to be able to stop it.
Yeah, that's a trick.
And speaking of selfie sticks, didn't
yeah,
Screaming just get shut down recently?
Yeah,
The
Screaming
selfie
got
stick
yeah.
So
It's true.
It still happens when we don't want it to. So especially when it's something that's culturally.
So Murray, you'll have to let us know how it goes when you're there.
Good luck.
Bring a selfie stick.
Should I take pictures and then?
No.
You could start a tally for some of them.
You could do a segment though if you can and send it to us from
and we'll play it
Maybe
approximately
not of that,
17 times like we played Cameron's.
If you can get through the Great Wall, then yes.
Yeah. Tomorrow is May 4th, so May the 4th be with you. That's why we're all dressed in our Star Wars stuff.
As you drop your phone.
I saved it.
There you go. Star Wars stuff. And Disneyland will be celebrating with a few fun things. I think the one that's the most exciting is they're doing the screening of Star Wars Rebels in Tomorrowland, and that'll be cool just because I really like that show, and it'll be fun. But they're also going to have Star Wars trivia and other special surprises. I don't know what that is. Maybe they'll have a rebranded Autopia that is Star Wars themed.
Driven by Jar Jar Binks.
And chased by Kylo Ren?
Yep.
Unless they're the same guy.
Oh no.
Actually, what if Snoke is Jar Jar Binks?
Yeah.
No.
It's...
Anyway.
So at 6 p.m. they'll start doing the fun stuff with Star Wars trivia, special surprises. They're also going to have Rogue One Star Wars Story logo shirts on sale. What else do they have?
I think I saw they're going to have some sort of commemorative glasses.
Okay, cool.
So,
and then the Star Wars Rebel thing, which is Shroud of Darkness, will be the episode. And that was actually a really good episode. So I think just going, I might see if I can sneak in and just watch that at some point in the afternoon if I have time. But yeah, check it out. Are you excited for May the 4th to be with you?
It'll be fun for people there.
I feel like it's one of the first times that we're actually in a place in recent decades where people are super excited about all that is Star Wars, as opposed to going Star Wars and immediately trying to apologize for the prequels. Right? Like,
I mean, even
now
Disney's
we kind
of... Disney's playing it up.
Yeah.
That it's this in their parks and calling it like
yeah,
Star
and I
Wars
haven't
Day.
seen them do that in a while. I mean, usually it's always been the unofficial thing in June, and I feel like this is a really proactive way that they're kind of owning it and building upon what they're already doing, which I like, and I think they could do more of. It'd be really cool if they had, like, some of the Star Wars Rebels in the park that day. Maybe that's one of the special surprises.
I think characters will be surprises.
I think that'd be really cool.
Phasma?
That would be awesome. That would be really cool.
The trooper that died at the beginning?
That guy, too. Yeah. Well, I think he's actually still there. We just don't know it.
The one, like, the red... Well, he just, like, go around and, like, put
They're
red...
going to offer finger painting with stormtrooper helmets where you can create your own.
Your own and then it's like... So you can have, like, a blue one?
What's her face in Star Wars Rebels that likes to paint?
Sabine?
Sabine. They could have Sabine's art corner.
That sounds like a great... They should add that where Superhero HQ was.
Or that would be really cool. Or bring your own TIE Fighter to paint, too, because she paints the TIE Fighter, and that would be fun. Annie loved that TIE Fighter, didn't she? Wasn't Annie and Danny the ones that liked...
Yeah.
There's my shameless plug for DAPs Cast. It's the podcast of DAPs Magic, so check that out also on...
The hashtag's Painted TIE Fighter.
Yeah,
Painted
TIE Fighter. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Last show we want to end with tonight is not Geeks Corner, actually. We want to talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We don't talk about it that often, but we still watch it pretty frequently. And this... Exactly. I'm a day or two behind you, so we don't know what's happened tonight, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going on. And really, they've kind of changed the... If you haven't seen this season at all and you don't want to know anything, you might not want to listen right now, but or watch. But they kind of have changed the villainy from Hydra to Hive. And this whole season has really been building to where they're at now. And I'm kind of curious how this is all going to fit in with Civil War, if at all. But... because this is the week they have to set up for Civil War, whatever happened tonight. What have you guys thought about this season? Because we've really gotten a bunch of new Inhumans and really seen the potential for where they could go, and then other things happened. But what do you think of this season?
I think it's good.
Just good?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I don't know how much longer Hive will keep my attention, especially...
I feel like that's the problem with the show in general, is every villain, you're kind of like, okay.
I've been tired of Ward's face for a really long time, and his face is still there, and
I liked him as a good guy. Like, the only time I liked him was a good guy, and after, he was a good guy that was struggling, and that was kind of cool, but then he became a bad guy, and I felt like it got really formulaic.
Yeah.
He's like every bad guy, and they're like, oh, well, we're done with this bad guy, let's make him another bad guy.
And it's like, we killed him off, but then he's still here.
Yeah.
We can't get rid of him yet. We always think it's the end for him, and yet he still keeps coming back, and I hope that we can eliminate him permanently.
He's
like, there's no coming back after killing
his
Hive.
contract isn't up yet. I think that's why.
I'm curious, could they maybe save him from Hive and bring Ward back as, a good guy?
No, because he's dead.
But, yeah, he's dead, but he's right there.
I don't know. I mean, anything's possible in the Marvel Universe, but is it a good idea?
No.
Maybe, maybe not. And what do you think of this season so far, Marie?
I have not found it as entertaining. I am just gonna ruffle feathers all night.
Oh,
but
please do. You're so controversial.
I know. People are gonna hate me for Cap and now Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's fine. I'm on Twitter.
Don't speak against Director Coulson.
I won't. I like Coulson.
He'll send May after you.
I just watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because it's Marvel. That's mostly the reason why I watch it. I don't care that much for it. I'm as far as comic book shows go, I'm more.
I do like where they're going with Fitzsimmons.
I'm so here for that.
It's finally. It's kind of like the Jim and Pam thing from The Office. Yeah. It's like, finally. Okay, now the show can end.
Yeah,
but I feel content at this point now.
Yeah, I don't actually care about anybody else. I'm happy that Coulson's around and whatever, but I'm like, oh, Fitzsimmons.
Can I bring something up?
Please do.
That goes back to Captain America. If Coulson was in this, if him and Spidey met, it would be hilarious if he was like, oh, you have a metal hand? Everyone has metal body parts. I'd just be amazed with that too.
That would be fun.
That would be a Spidey thing.
I would like to see Coulson go back into the movies.
I would too.
Yeah. We should have a draft Coulson movement that gets going.
Sorry, this is a quick Spider-Man thing. I wanted them to do a montage of Spider-Man was always in each of the movies, but we didn't see him, and it's just inserting him in random parts. So he could be in the TV show too. He could have been
randomly. You could do that with Ant-Man so easy also.
Yeah.
Easier with Ant-Man probably. You could say he's in any frame and we'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
Sure.
Yeah. Back there in the car. William Fonda says, I still love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but it hasn't been entirely amazing this season. Interesting, but not the best. Well, it was renewed, and Agent Carter is looking like it probably won't be. I know, sad times, but the ratings just weren't there. Yeah, so do you think, where do they go next year?
With S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah.
Down the tubes?
I honestly don't know what they do next year.
Because, it would be great if it lasted until Inhumans, but there's no way that it's gonna last until Inhumans.
Well, and I felt like last week's episode, I think it might have actually. Yeah. I felt like last week they kind of reached that pinnacle of okay, this is where the show ends, and we need to wrap it up, but they've got another season coming.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll all watch it, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm wondering if they're gonna keep Daisy as evil until the end of the season.
Oh, I think so. They have to.
Like,
Or they might even leave it like a cliffhanger, so we
Yeah.
have to come back next year, and it's the rehabilitation of her next year or something, and then the show can end.
But now that Fitzsimmons is like good,
They should probably quit while they're ahead.
like
Yeah.
I'm
Just say what
content.
C says. I mean, I'm really happy, if you can't tell, with all the progress with Fitzsimmons. They better not kill either one of them off.
I will stop watching.
So yeah, I was
if
gonna
they kill
say,
either
how
one
many
of them
people
off.
would stop watching if they killed one of them off? Because they've already done that once, and I didn't feel like they got a good reaction.
Never mind.
That was not very pragmatic.
I know I'm killing our time that we have.
We're over time anyway,
Hunter and Bobby.
so yeah, their side show is not looking like it's gonna happen either right now.
Okay, I was gonna say like,
Can they come back?
could
Like,
they
'Cause
tie around together?
Variety was reporting today that it's not looking good for that show, so
Well.
maybe they could come back.
but that's been kind
And
of.
I actually really liked them. I thought they
Yeah.
were fun.
it was like a fresh, new thing. Like, well, for trying to them, here's something funny and witty to get distracted with.
Yeah, it worked pretty well. Okay, well there you go. That's what we got on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We'll come back to it next year. Because Cameron doesn't watch it, so it's kind of this, let's let him sit awkwardly in the corner. He is at Walt Disney World. He'll be back next week, and maybe he'll send another video.
Grounds over in Disney World, so I'm on the wrong coast. I will see you guys when I get back. See you around the corner.
Oh, you can't?
Hey there, guys. Sorry I
Well,
couldn't be there
anyway,
tonight.
that is about all we've got for. Well, it is all we've got for this week.
That's it.
Come back next week. We will be talking about Captain America's Civil War and what we thought of it. But
And
for
probably nothing else.
yeah, it's very possible. You
That'll
never
be
know with us.
Probably the whole show.
But for now, we'll see you around the corner.
Bye.
I don't know what.